Good afternoon, Kelly.
You are some kind of crazy.
We know I'm crazy. That's okay.
Anyways, how are you today?
Hey, you know what? I am just having one of these days where I can't seem to make that little voice inside my head shut up with my body image. I just spent all day like, oh my God, why do I look so... Bleh? And then I have people who come up and they're like, oh my God, you look great. Like, hey, that shirt's really nice on you. Hey, you know, it's great that we're
That's the first thing I said to you when you walked in the door.
And it was. And then like, oh, it's so great that we could be in shorts. Like, then I'm like, yeah, all I can think about is like outside. How freaking gross my legs look.
Oh my God.
And that's the thing. Like, why do we do this to ourselves? Like, what was the point of me having this funk all day long?
Well, my issue has been, even though it is bright and sunshiny outside, everything's growing, everything's blooming, we should be coming out of our seasonal depression. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, I'm stuck in a motherfucking funk. Like, I have not wanted to people. I have not wanted to like anything. I just need, it's like, I can't get out of my head long enough to be able to be around any kind of stimuli, period.
Aw. Yeah, and maybe it's because the consistency of the weather hasn't been the same. Like, it's been nice and then it got really cold and then it was really hot. Yeah. And then we ended up having to bring our plants inside. It's just, you know, that's the weather of where we live. But
all of my flowers have died already.
Yeah.
And when it got cold last weekend, just bloop, they're limp.
And, you know, I mean, but then let's ask our listeners, like, you guys, what do you do when you feel like this? Like, how do you get yourself out of this funk? This just, and not even just the seasonal funk, but just like the body blues funk or the job funk or just the, I'm just not feeling, like you said, you're not feeling people-y funk. Like,
right.
How do you guys lift yourself out of that? Like, help us help you. Because, I mean, what may work for Jen might not work for me, and what might work for me might not work for Jen. And having a plethora of information of things to try, you know, like when you talk to somebody and you're having an anxiety attack and they tell you, you know, do the 5 things you can see, 5 things you can touch, 5 things, you know, and you kind of ground yourself. I mean, people have to have their ways of being able to take care of this. And I would love people to share on our page. And I mean, there's numerous ways you can reach us and let us know, and we can share your tips with others who maybe needed the same way to make themselves feel better.
Right. Well, and I'm feeling like spring arrived, but my brain didn't. So, you know, the rest of the world is waking up right now and I'm still buffering, like still loading. It's just not happening for me. I don't know. I mean, 100% I'm open to suggestions. Things that you do that just pull you out of it, because I'm stuck. I got to be honest, I'm stuck. And there was even a time last week whenever I text Kelly and I was like, listen, I just need a break. Like, I need a break from everything. I like that feeling of the world just closing in on you, like you're suffocating. And
it was hitting you pretty hard.
And I don't understand why. And it turns me into a total bitch, which I feel really bad because it kind of just everybody else gets it. Yeah. And I try so hard to hold that in.
I don't hold mine in. And anybody who knows me knows that I don't hold it in.
Yeah, but you got to think about me. Probably 98% of the time I am in a good mood.
You are my groovy gravy. There you go. See, you're my groovy chick, and I'm the rage.
But see, since I spend 98% of my time happy, that little bit of 2% is like explosive.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know how to contain that. I don't know how to pull myself out of that. I don't know how to function because it just feels like everything's going haywire and I'm short circuiting and I'm just like 100%. Like John even says sometimes I'll twitch and I'm just like, I don't know. It's just how I am. It's like once I overload, I can't stop overloading.
And you did hit it. And it was a really stressful week because there was work, there was a Mother's Day, and then we were like right into the event, and we
had family visiting too.
Yep. And everything had hit quickly because it was like all of a sudden the event was there and we were like, oh shit.
Yeah. And it's been really, really busy at work. It's just been chaotic for me lately. And yeah, we actually did do an event last week. We did a little couple minute live where I'm sorry that I showed my crotch the majority of the time.
Listen, that's what the people
Facebook,
paid to see.
Apparently. But we got out in the community. We did make some donations, which I am very, very happy to report. We're going to go ahead and start putting it into savings so that way we have the available funds if somebody needs it. We are open to hearing about any kind of situations people need to. But yeah, we had a great time. We had a bunch of little kids come up and talk to us, which we need to probably get some of our merch kid friendly.
Yeah, well, we
have a lot of adult merchandise. I mean, okay, let's rewind because we're not talking dildos and vibrators. I just want to say, but the merchandise has been adult themed. It's very, I mean, we're very suggestive. We're, you know who we are.
Yeah.
Holy fucking turds, man. We're in the country. I'm not giving you any blame, girl. We live in the goddamn country. But
it could be cow shit. I walked today. I took a walk today.
Well, so that might be some stranger dog shit.
Not even one of mine. I'm sorry. I brought
strange dog shit into my home.
Stranger danger shit in here.
Wow.
And you know why I don't take my shoes off? Because I feel bad because I'm like, I don't know. I always feel like shoes off means like I'm way too comfortable at your house.
No.
Okay.
You can take your shoes off anytime. Girl, you can take your shoes off as soon as you walk in my door. I don't give a shit. You don't even have to wear shoes over here. You usually wear slippers.
I know.
So the fact that you have tennis shoes on blew my mind.
You know why?
She's actually dressed. She's dressed. Yeah. She's got shoes. Oh yeah, it's because it's we usually record in the morning and it's afternoon, mid-afternoon now.
We're normally, coffeeed in and
oh yeah, barely awake. Yeah, but Monday came along and I said, nope, there's no chance I'm recording this morning. I was completely dead. I had to sleep
and shit too. And it was a chance for you to spend a little time focusing on you, and that's important. And we shouldn't forget to spend that couple of minutes on ourselves, because to be honest with you, I feel like we don't do that as women. You're always thinking of something else, we want to move into things about our own selves instead of not always talking about the mom stuff, but mom, partner, whatever, you have a responsibility even with your job.
Right. Yeah.
When do you have time for you to be you, to, be able to enjoy something or take the time? And that's why, when you had the burnout, I was like, I didn't take any offense to anything.
I know. I felt so bad. I was such a bitch. I'm sorry. I was a bitch.
I brought sushi.
I'm so glad you understand whenever I hit my max. And I'm so glad you get that.
Yeah. Because I'm like, you know what? You need to take your day. I love it. I'll talk to you later. Call me when you have had.
I feel like we just need to have like this code word with each other. We need to be like, nope, today, I'm at my limit.
She's just going to start yelling out dildo.
I feel like we tried to play the penis game when we were out there, but there was a lot of children and it just didn't go very well. But as we were saying, we did do our event. We had an absolute blast. We talked with lots of people. Yeah. We are trying our best to get our mission out there to talk about what really matters to us. And that's caring for others.
Yes.
We want to be able to bring back that compassion and that love into anybody's life. It doesn't matter who you are, what facet of life you're in, what stage of life, who you are, where you come from. We don't give a shit. We just want to love you.
Yes, 100%. And you know what? Not for nothing. The world is shitty enough and it's cruel enough. We don't have to be cruel.
Exactly. I 100% agree. And, we talked to a lot of people about Mom for a Minute. Yep. We did actually have a couple people that have volunteered. Yeah. So we have several people in the works to be able to write letters or, anything. We were even thinking about other ideas like some motivational little videos. I don't know. We don't know. We're just swinging here. And if we hit, cool. If we miss, okay, we'll try again. That's kind of how we operate.
Went off on the side quest.
Exactly. That's the mission
trying
here.
To figure it out.
The side quest has not ended, and I don't think it ever will.
No, probably not.
No.
Never. I would like to see this become something globally, and I know I've stated it before because they did Hands Across America, and we all thought we were going to hold hands with like Sting and Madonna, and you were holding hands with your neighbor who probably had it in his pants for 20 minutes before then.
Yeah.
However,
I remember that. I lived in Germany when that happened.
Did it come through there?
Yeah, no, it didn't go through there, but we saw because it was across the United States, right?
I thought it was around the world.
Oh, was it around the whole world?
It was Hands Across the World.
Oh, you know what? Maybe because we talked about going to a town nearby. You know what? I'm going to have to ask my mom because my memories in my childhood are so screwed up. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. Maybe
It's a lifetime to shift through to try to remember things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't fault
I mean,
people for
I
not
think
remembering.
like my earliest memory is probably like right before we left Germany. And I was in the first grade. Yeah. So that's like my earliest memories whenever we left.
So long enough time that, things get muddled.
Yeah. Yeah. I seem to remember like being on a beach with a lady at one point whenever I was small, and my mom said I'd never been to the beach. So I don't know. Maybe I've lived multiple lifetimes. I mean, I truly believe it.
No, I do too. Hey, we met time travelers.
We did.
Just keep meeting.
Well, I mean, not even just that. I feel like, oh my God, we could talk all day if we want to get into dimensions and like all the ideas that I have, because I think that
and everything.
Oh yeah, so many crazy things. And like the stuff that they just admitted about really seeing aliens.
Oh yeah,
like that.
Of course,
that
there's something else.
Really,
I mean, come on now.
I totally have believed there's always something else.
Well, they say people with O negative blood are alien blood. I have O negative blood. We all know that.
I have O negative too.
That's why
I have O negative too,
and that's why we
gotta touch our blood. We gotta be blood sisters and get call back to the mothership.
E.T.
O negative phone home.
Off we go.
Right. So
he'll pick us up next 420.
I just kind of want to circle back because I know you mentioned your body image and how you've been feeling about yourself lately. I mean, I think we should probably talk about that a little more, because I feel like as we age, our bodies are definitely transitioning.
Yeah.
And I feel like I see parts of myself that I think about, God, why does that look so different all of a sudden?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
And the weight loss doesn't help with the skin. And I mean, and I'm constantly like, okay, make sure you put the lotion on. Make sure you it puts the lotion on the skin or else it gets the hose again.
Yep, it does.
But not for nothing. Come on. Like, I know I'm not going to be wearing a bikini, and I'm not looking to. But like, I don't know. Don't look like dough.
Yeah. I can see that. And there's a difference too. I don't know if you've experienced this, but say you're in a dressing room and you got all these nice lights around you and you're looking at yourself, and then you get at home and you're just in your own home lights and you're like, what the fuck am I wearing?
The lying mirrors of Narnia. They are Narnia mirrors that are there to give you the Turkish delight. I don't know if anybody's ever read the Chronicles of Narnia, but anyways, this is the Turkish delight. That is a mirror that makes you see this wonderful thing.
Okay.
And then when you leave, it's like you were literally eating a freaking turd.
That's
we keep
like
circling back to the shit today.
I know why. Listen, we talk about shit all the time. It's okay. Well, and the like even whenever you go in a salon and stuff, or have you ever had your makeup done professionally and you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, I look so beautiful. And then you step outside and you're like, what the hell did they do to me?
Oh my God. Yes. Blue. And I'm saying it now, but now it's different. Blue eyeshadow of the 80s. That's
oh my gosh.
It was blue and pink. I know everybody remembers it. I'm going to say that as I am wearing blue eyeliner right now, but I'm wearing it as at the bottom and it looks fucking fantastic. Oh, fucking
well, and I mean, there's just this idea that you're supposed to look a certain way. And no matter what, I feel like we all just need to look at ourselves and be like, you know what? I'm me. I'm comfortable. Like I've always been comfortable in my skin. And the only reason I ever did anything to lose any weight was because I was very unhealthy.
Yes, same.
And I had to get my health in line because I would like to live a little. I'd like to live a little more. Now that I've kind of claimed my own identity, I really want to live. Like I feel more robust and ready for the day now than I probably did in my 20s, which is weird.
I agree.
Like mentally, I still feel like I'm that not even 30 yet. And I'm, and then I look in the mirror and I'm like, holy fuck, you lied to yourself, girl.
Oh, I mean, I could be walking around with my headphones in thinking I look freaking good.
Like,
and I could have freaking
the strut.
Yep. And then there's toilet paper hanging off my shoe.
Or dog shit.
So no, I do. And like what you're saying, it's things look different, but I don't see myself as I look. Like I had somebody today who stopped me and they're like, holy shit. Like you're half a person now. And I'm like, oh yeah, thanks, and whatever. And I left, and then I had stopped over at the store, the little everything shop there, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll see if they got any tops. Immediately, I go to the 3X.
You got to stop doing that. Yeah. Like Kelly, I have told her a million times she looks like a bag lady with these clothes that are too big for her. And I'm like, girl, you ain't homeless. Come on.
I know, but that's not
it's
what
the mentality. Yeah,
because I just cannot see
well,
it.
And for me, because I do have the loose skin on my tummy, so I look down and I'm like, oh my God, I still have that big of gut. Because it feels like it's there because I have the skin. But then, like, we just took pictures earlier and I looked at it with you and I was like, that's not me. But because it doesn't look like it's me.
I know, and you look freaking fantastic.
It's
like
it's the weirdest thing. Nah,
you might have to change your dress like at least 4 times a day next time we hang out.
Nah.
Yes, we'll just take them with us. We'll go to the mall and then we'll go get coffee. And each time you can change your outfit.
Well, I did. I bought 3 dresses today, and I'm wondering if I'm trying to enter my soft girl era. Actually, it's really not just that.
I just ordered 2 dresses. That's so funny.
I just have less body now, so now I can dress in lighter clothes and not be so hot like that. Not like physically hot, like not like no, you know what I mean? Like temperature hot.
Because for some reason, and that was something I never understood of myself as well. As a heavier person, I always layered my clothes like,
oh my God, so did
like I. It wasn't hiding it. It was making me look bulkier, but I felt like maybe
but you felt like you were hiding behind it.
Yeah. So
it was like a security blanket.
Yeah, the extra clothing is why she has the tummy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, and it not just that, it was like security. It would be like barely cold and I'd still wear a jacket and I'd be like, okay. Yeah. But it was just a mental thing.
Jeans
like I wanted to hide it.
Hoodie. I mean, even now, here I am at 46 years old and I normally wear jeans and a hoodie.
So do I. I'm a t-shirt and jeans person. No. Well, and my biggest thing always, sorry, I had a burp. My biggest thing always was like, I wanted to hide my fupa. I didn't want everybody to see my fupa and my camel toe.
Yeah. Same.
God. And it was like a battle between having my pants up with my gut hanging or having my pants down with my gut hanging over or having my pants up with my camel toe out. Yeah. and there was many times that I would say to John, can you see my camel toe? He'd be like, no, you're good.
You're like, all right.
But that's why a lot of the shirts that I have that I've passed on to you are really long in the front because I like to hide my fupa.
And the thing is, and anybody, I mean, women wise, and I mean, I don't fucking give a shit what a man thinks of me. But
you care more about what women think of you than men.
I mean, we're gonna be honest.
Well, I don't care what anybody thinks. I gotta be honest.
But women should understand the fupa thing, especially women who have had children or women who had been overweight or whatever. So you kind of feel like you shouldn't have to hide it. And like the other day when we saw that woman, she was was I with you? I might have been with Faye. Anyways, she was strutting and the dress was fierce. And I mean, she had a body that was similar to what mine was. And I turned around, I was like, girl, you're on fire. And she was like, I know. And I was like, yep. That was the kind of confidence like that dress needed. It didn't need a skinny body. It needed a confident body. And that's what she had.
Yep. And I think that's important. You know, you just give yourself and you say, boom.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't do that.
You got to look in the mirror yourself and say, hey, you beautiful bitch.
No, because my bathroom mirror lies
rock today.
My bathroom mirror is like, you are so beautiful. I love you. And I'm like, thanks. And then I'm like, I'm going to take a selfie. And my phone is like, freaking Ralphie Mays me there. Whatever the hell Ralphie's name was.
You got to say, hey, you beautiful bitch. You look beautiful. You're about to fuck this day up.
I mean, that's just what I would say to myself.
I mean, would you mind doing it with a hop and a skip and a jump?
Yeah, you want me to dance across the room too? You know, it's funny. We have all these features over here and we ain't never played with them. Maybe we should more often.
I would be down to play with
it. It might be entertaining.
I do like to push buttons. I
know, me too.
I took that walk today and I'm like, la, 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 click, 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 click. And I said, I'm a fucking asshole. I clicked like every single button so nobody can cross.
On the street lights?
Yeah, no light knows what it's doing. One car stuck in the middle of the road because it changed. And I'm just like, boop, 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 boop.
Right. And I like how the street lights here go, wait.
And you're like, bitch, nobody tells me what to do.
And then it's like crossing at, and then the whatever street it tells you can cross. But I like that. I mean, obviously, I know for visually impaired individuals, they would need to hear it.
The funny thing is that you have that speaks to you that you can see everything. And I literally was driving in the Capitol and had somebody walk in front of my car, the car following me, or the car next to me, the other car, and then almost get hit by a bus.
And you know that light was sit there going, wait, wait.
I'm like,
and they did not
man,
wait.
the light's telling you to wait. And she's like, I don't take no direction from no lights.
I don't take no lights. I don't follow
She did though,
demands.
and it was kind of scary, to be honest with you. It was kind of scary.
That would terrify me too, especially if I saw somebody like just almost get ran over.
Well, not for nothing, you've driven with me. Do I pay very much attention when I'm driving?
Girl, no.
Half the time we're lucky
No.
we get where we're, and you know why we get where
Kelly's
we're
a
at?
scary
It's like
driver.
literally the divine God's going, oh God, I can't have her come
Not
up here
just
yet."
that, but say we drive into town, Kelly cannot drive because she cannot merge.
No.
So I'm like, please, I'll save us. I'll save us the anxiety. I'll just drive us. It's fine.
I am a passenger princess, okay? I control the music, I control the snacks, and I control the smoke. You are taken care of quite nicely.
Right. Yeah. You are. That's nice.
With my little heart sunglasses on, and then I get all squirrelied up, and then I start making faces at truckers, and then you have to speed. But dude, I sound wicked far away. So sorry if everybody thinks
No, but it does sound like you're far away. I don't know. I think I'm just always loud.
no.
But look how close I am. Maybe it is. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So, do you think that the one thing that I think that I want to really emphasize here is there's a lot of days that I try very hard to bring myself back to like a baseline, to my norm where I don't feel so anxious. And so you're trying to heal yourself mentally, but then you also still need to make money.
Yeah.
So like, how do you balance that? How do you, you know what I mean?
How do you
Like,
focus on the life that you have to live so that way you can live the life you want to live? How do you balance the two things? Because both of them are very needed. You need to live the life you have to live, which is the working life, so that you can afford what you want. So it's a circle.
Yeah.
But it always seems like you're doing what you have to do and not what you want to do. And that's the thing where we have to find that healthy balance so you don't get the burnout like what you were saying.
Well, and something else I've realized that I haven't been doing, I have my self-care Sundays. I have not done a self-care Sunday in a long time.
Well, you're going to this
And
Sunday.
the reason I haven't is because it's not been as cold. So sitting in a hot bath is not as pleasant. But
Sure.
I think I still need it. I think because every Sunday I have this self-care. Just I take care of myself. I do like either I start a bath. I put bubble bath. I've got bubble bath. I got myself some magnesium flakes that I put in there, and I have bath bombs. I mean, listen, I just go all out and I just soak, and I turn on the music, and it's my clarity for the week. That's like my way to unwind, and I haven't been doing it, so that's probably my fault. That's on me. But it has been warmer, so it's just not as fun to sit in a bathtub.
Yeah, true. And then you don't want it to be cold because then you're chilly and really you're like,
Well, and then you go
It's not
talk
cool.
to you go talk to your doctor and you're like, oh, I'm so anxious and I have all this and they're like, well, just try stressing less. And I'm like, oh yeah, because I ordered the extra mega stress meal,
Yeah.
supersized on purpose.
And you didn't. And that's the thing. And we need techniques. So like you were saying, ask people. If you know a way to make yourself feel better or something that works for you, share with us so that we can share with others and we can try it on ourselves. Because we're all, at the end of the day, we've all had similar feelings. Felt the same and everything else and felt the burnout. And we should help one another be able to carry a little bit of the load. So we don't get the burnout. We don't get the overwrought feeling or whatever you want to call it there. So, Jen's sitting there chatting with her boyfriend.
Oh, am I?
John.
No. Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
Late in the day.
Yeah, late in the day is hard for us. It's we're different women after we've slept and I don't know. So, what do you think are things that have hit you differently as you've aged. Like, obviously, now I know there's no way that I could ever drink like I did before. I feel like it would be a definite near-death experience if I attempted to drink at this problem.
I like
that.
how you said, if I attempt to drink at that problem. You
If
didn't.
I
You
had
didn't
to-
say
oh,
I
I
didn't
did.
drink over problems. You said if I happen to drink at that problem.
At that problem,
At
yeah.
the pro-
You know,
Just drink it at it.
listen, I can't English very well. It's okay.
It's okay.
Well, and not even just that. Think about whenever you sleep wrong. Oh my God.
It's
You're
like
sore
days.
for fucking days.
Oh.
What is up with that?
I like slept on my
Ugh.
side and like a little bit of the blanket was curled underneath me. So I made a wee little ridge and I was like Princess in the frickin' Pea. I'm like literally like, man, my side is bothering me because I
Like-
slept on that wrong.
We're going to have to like pre-stretch before we do anything. Let me get out of bed. Let me stretch first.
Yeah.
Oh, let me do this.
And then my bed is so high. It's such a pain in the
Oh,
ass because it
God.
takes me like 5 minutes to like, I don't know, just get my legs dangling over there where I'm like, all right, I'm mentally prepared to have them hit this cold floor. I'm mentally prepared. I am
Right.
not. And then it hits and it's like a shock up your back and you're like, son of a bitch.
You know what is a weird thing that's hit me differently? Suddenly, I'm worried about how much fiber intake I have. Like, I'm like trying to add some Metamucil to my diet. Like, dude,
Are you worried you don't poop enough?
I definitely don't poop enough.
I actually had some backup the other day.
I
Since you had
think
talked
that-
about yours, I had some the other day and I literally spent probably a good 10 minutes massaging my stomach. I was like, no, I'm not going to be Jen. No, I'm not dealing
Nope.
with that.
Listen, it sucks. I would ultimately, like, if I could poop in the morning and at night, oh my God, I would be the happiest person on the earth. But I become such a bitch because I'll be like 3-4 days and then I'll finally go. And I'm like, this is not cool. This is not cool.
I feel like the
And,
breaking
let me
of the
tell you-
bridge there, and
let me
just
tell
the
you what's
crack
really
through.
funny. I know. Remember, I told you we actually talked a few days ago, or the last episode. I can't remember. We talked about me being backed up. Did I tell you at that point that the nurses made me a warm prune juice with butter, melted butter in it?
Oh my God, that's disgusting. How was it?
It was terrible. It was terrible. Do you think at any point in time that would be delicious?
No, but you know what gets me is I have a friend who literally just was in Mexico and sent me pictures of the food they were eating. And now you're telling me about this, and I'm like, huh, that's where we're at in life. I think we're almost the same age, if not like a year or two apart from one another. They're eating Mexican, delicious Mexican cuisine at like. Sorry, she showed me a funny picture.
I apologize.
And you're drinking buttered prune juice. And that's where we're at. I'm sorry.
Buttered prune juice. Yeah. So they made me drink that. Okay. So this was, I hate my feet touched.
That's what you get for making me take my poo shoe off.
Oh, what do you mean? I didn't want your poo shoe next to me. You want me to put a poo shoe next to you? You wouldn't want poo poo near you? Golly. So what I was going to tell
I'm
you
never gonna
is
mentally recover.
right.
From
We're
this.
not going to recover that.
No.
What were we saying? See, look, I completely forgot where we were.
You were.
You
Sorry.
killed me. She tickled my foot. I want you to understand what she did to me.
I tell you to rewind and figure out where we were. We do have
Nope,
another
we can't
person in the
rewind.
room, but I know.
So no, we were talking about prune juice. Yes. So they give me this prune juice. This was on a Thursday evening. Do you know that I finally had that prune juice? Well, what seemed like the prune juice hitting me on Sunday.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a long time.
So it took
for
that
to
long
sit
time
with
for
you.
me to, and I didn't poop all that time. So it was just chilling in there, man. Well, I mean, it has to, right? It can't go anywhere else.
Maybe you've just slowed down to almost a stop.
I hope not. I want to poop more often.
Hmm.
Well, the other thing that cracks me up is I've sneezed really hard and I've thrown my back out. I bent
trotted
over.
across the street and popped my hip out. Okay.
Oh my God.
I was like the obligatory, where you trot because a car's coming, but they're going to stop. I mean, really. And so, you pick up the pace and I did like this weird like step thing and my hip was like, yeah, I'm done today. And I was like,
Bonk.
and I'm like, oh crap. So then I'm like hibbly hobbling, trying not to look like it's bothering me. And I make it across the street. And then for the rest of the walk, I'm like pushing my hip back and I'm like, oh my God.
Well, the other thing that kind of makes me laugh is what the hell? I don't know. I don't remember what makes me laugh. I guess I forgot. You know what? That's the other thing. My freaking memory is terrible.
Now
that could be the marijuana, though.
Well, they said that's a menopause thing, but that wouldn't count for you. But that would work for me.
I mean, I think I still
really?
I think I still experience menopause even after having a hysterectomy. I think you still experience menopause because I'm not getting estrogen anymore.
That's true. And I got to tell you, half the time I'm like, I had a conversation the other day with somebody, and then like I went home and I'm like, la da 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 da. I was like, oh shit, I got to call so and so. So I called them. This is the person I had the conversation with, and I said, oh my God, I was just thinking about you today. Listen, I had this idea because for some reason I had seen you in my head and we had this conversation. I started telling them, they're like, we had this conversation. I'm like, no, I had the conversation with you like in my head. And I'm just like, I feel like this would be the perfect vibe of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no, we actually had the freaking conversation like this morning. And I was like, oh, shit. Completely blanked it out the entire time.
Oh, that sounds like me. That sounds like me.
And I was fucking pissed. And that's why, like I said, I need the chat bubble heads to come up. Otherwise, I forget. It's like somebody texts me and I'll pull it down. I'll look. I'll be like, oh, I'll do it later. But for some reason, I'll clear the whole thing because I hate seeing the icons up there. And then I'm like, you ain't never getting it.
That's true. Well, do you think that there is things that you can think of? Like, I want you to think of situations where 22-year-old me, I want you to think about 22-year-old you. You need to decide the identities that you claim right now. Like, okay, for example, 22-year-old me would be horrified at the idea of me having to drink Metamucil every day. 22-year-old me would be impressed at the fact that I am so free with myself at this point. 22-year-old me would be horrified at the idea of hemorrhoids. Me at this point, they've just become part of life.
Yep. Oh my God. Wow. You set the bar kind of high there.
There's got to be things. There's got to be things that you have to think about. 22-year-old me would be horrified by or impressed by.
Me would be horrified at how long it took me to get my fucking shit in order.
Fair enough.
It's still not in order, but I mean in order enough to have gotten to this point in life where, I have things pretty well handled. I can't believe it took this long. So 22-year-old me would be like, what the? Now, 22-year-old me being impressed. I run my own gig. I mean, I make my own money. I set my own hours. I set my own clients. I set everything myself.
Mm-hmm.
That was when 22-year-old me didn't even graduate high school. I mean, 30-year-old me got my GED because 30-year-old me wasn't going to tell my two children, oh, we're going to stay in school when I didn't.
I hear you.
So I wanted to make sure that they, like, I went and got that GED and I went to classes and everything else. Like, and then it was hard. I mean, when you've been out of school that long, but I
can only imagine. Good job. Congratulations, girl.
Thank you. So I'm impressed that I did that. 22-year-old me would be horrified at the state of which this world is in. And actually, 22-year-old me that was after 9/11. But I'm still horrified at the fact of the way the world is today when we experience something like that. And it's not even just that event. The
things that have followed since, yeah.
Oh, not even that followed, but even predecessor or whatever you want to call it beforehand. I mean, how the hell why do we keep doing this? That's the thing I don't understand.
Seems like a vicious cycle, right?
Yes. Like,
no,
what
I agree.
the hell? When can we get off this? When is the mothership coming? Because we are done.
I really think 22-year-old me would be horrified with the state of the world too. And honestly, I don't know if 22-year-old me was really thinking about the state of the world. I was kind of selfish.
Yeah. 22-year-old me was very selfish. I thought a lot about me. Me. And then 22-year-old me didn't have any children, so 22-year-old me didn't have to think about anybody else.
I think 22-year-old me would not be horrified, but surprised at how domesticated I've become.
Well,
Because I
right.
swore I would never be domesticated. I was like, nah, I'm not going to be that type. No. And here I am. Yep. Planting my plants and garden and flowers
and care about cooking and telling me about your
baking
ninja food.
things. And oh my gosh, yes.
The ninja food.
We actually are thinking about going in together and buying a slushy machine for our break room at work.
Okay.
Is that crazy? Yeah. And not just that, we had a big conversation about new Ninja appliances the other day. And one of the guys has this really cool, I have to find it and show you, really cool Ninja cooker. Like you can saute in it and everything, and you can crock pot in it. And oh, it's fucking fantastic. It's weird. Like, what's up with that? Why do appliances make us so happy?
We're like, and I'm thinking about
like, this is going to make your life so easy.
Yeah, I'm like, shit.
Do I have counter space?
And I'm like, if I replace my other Instapot with the one that does this extra stuff, how often do I use the Instapot? Well, I used to use it a lot. I bet you if I get this thing, I will use it. I'll use it all the time.
Right.
And then
you
we're going to come to the actuality that I literally
that you never use it.
I don't cook. I don't.
Yep.
Nobody's
That's how
home.
it is.
It's normally just me, and I can seriously survive on like a piece of cheese and a lollipop. So
listen, I cook a lot. I can claim that.
Yeah, I do on Sundays. We do Sunday dinner, and that's the extent of what we do.
I don't mind cooking. It's more like the cleanup that bugs me. Like I don't mind prepping it and getting it to everybody, but I don't want to have to clean it up.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to put it away. I don't want to have to clean it up.
I think if you cook, then you shouldn't have to do any of the cleanup.
I agree.
But that's my opinion.
Yeah. That's because we've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
Cooking and cleaning.
I mean, I made a career out of it, so.
Yeah, girl. I don't know how you do that.
Yeah. I like organizing other people's shit.
I would probably go crazy.
Look, elderly people like to have you come over, and they like to tell you under the pretense of they're going to pay you to organize and clean their home. And really, they just want to talk about their treasures. You want to pay me to come over and talk about your treasures? I am down. It is $30 an hour, and you must provide lunch. I think that's pretty good. However, didn't you tell me the other day that for $1,500, you could hire somebody to come and hang out with you while you do shrooms?
Yeah, you can have trip sitters.
I think we should offer our services.
Trips. Can you imagine? I don't know. I don't think that I would be mentally prepared to be a trip sitter. I have to be honest. Because what if someone has a bad trip? Like I don't think I could do it because
met some of the people who do it and see, because I'm just thinking we live in an area of which we live in that I could see people being like, I'm going to drop acid and go find Bigfoot.
We do live in an area for that.
You know what we do. And I feel like we could literally just bring them down to the bar and they could find a Bigfoot there, and we could at least have a drink while we're there.
I mean, if you think it'll work for us.
She's literally going, shit, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Well, and you know, you can actually hire people to cuddle with you. There's a lot of things that you can hire people for. There's people that wait in line for tickets. Like, why don't we do shit like that? Think about Broadway in New York City. Can you imagine if we just did line holders and we just went and bought tickets for people? They pay them a lot of money just to stand in line for them.
I'd fucking do that.
Right. I'd stand in line. Let me go stand in the line of the DMV for you. I'll be a line holder for you.
Wait a minute. Why do you smell? I'm like, look, I done pooed myself. And they're like, why? And I'm like, this bitch paying me $2,000 to stand here in line. I will poop myself for $2,000.
Oh, girl.
That's where my dignity lies. I'm sorry.
$2,000 is your limit.
$2,000.
Oh man, myself.
That's to tinkle myself.
Oh, to tinkle yourself.
I mean, there's a lot of weird fetish people
poop,
out there.
Man, poop.
We're gonna have to come up to 5. I'm sorry.
Now, if somebody randomly cash apps you $2,000,
I'm gonna have to have you come and videotape me peeing myself.
Yeah, you owe them a peeing yourself. Yeah. Well, guys, we just want to let you know that maybe healing isn't becoming a whole new person. Maybe it's just learning how to be gentler with the version of yourself that exists right now. And that's okay.
It really
because
is.
You remember, we're all growing, we're all evolving, and we're all just trying to figure this shit out one day at a time.
Yeah. Hey, message me if you want my Cash App, guys.
Oh, God. Kelly. We are not selling any kind of PP products. I just want you guys to know.
Mom for a minute. I'm fully supportive.
No PP products. Not for me.
I joke, guys. But seriously, Mom for a minute. Take a look. Take a listen. I mean, we want to spread kindness. Help us. Help us make this world kinder. And you know what? It's just for the betterment of everything. Let's show them that we can be kind.
Yeah, we'll make Jesus, why can't I English today? We're going to make the world a better place one day at a time. And all it takes is that motivation and that drive to want to do it. And that's what we got that. We're here for that. We're here for that.
100%.
If you guys have any advice, any questions, anything, shoot us an email. We have our website. You're glad to go to. We also have the Facebook.
Going through the emails and messaging people back. And those who want things or want us to discuss it in a podcast, we will. We ask that you actually please express fully that you want us to share your story, because we cannot risk the liability of it. And we don't mind if you don't mind.
Right.
We need it to be.
We're not trying to out anybody, but yes, we want to understand what you're hoping for. But anyway, we all hope you have, how many of us are there? Jesus. Both of us wish that you have the best day ever, and that life doesn't get you down, because, we're still kicking, even though it's kicking us.
It is.
All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, Jen.
Goodbye.